when lives are on the line.
Are there any obvious injuries?
These men and women will risk theirs
The lad who was driving got blood coming out of his face.
to save yours.
RTC truck.
They deal with the most serious injuries.
The patient is described as bleeding heavily.
Directly below his ear.
There's a lot of blood there.
The most critical illnesses.
The reports of a male who's in cardiac arrest, and without any action, the patient will die.
The two Yorkshire Air Ambulances cover Britain's biggest county.
He's fallen 30 foot from the roof.
Oh yeah. He's got a big cut to his head.
5 million people rely on them
All right, sorry, sweetheart.
to deliver cutting-edge emergency medicine
We're just going to go to sleep. He's not looking particularly good.
at high speed.
If you can activate your major hemorrhage protocol.
Every day brings high stakes.
The bike's come one way and he's gone the other, and he's landed just about 2 feet short of the edge of a cliff.
High risks.
A metal girder has fallen onto his head.
He's got some degree of brain injury, but we need to know how bad it is.
And high drama.
We might need to relocate your ankle. If we're going to do that, I'll give you some ketamine.
High over West Yorkshire, Helimed 99 is returning to base. But now there's another case for the team.
We've got a northwest request for an RSI with RTC for Midlands, please.
The accidents happened over the border in Lancashire, but paramedic Al has local knowledge.
This job is right next to my uncle's farm.
The biker needs Dr. Sarah's anaesthetic skills.
We've been requested to attend an incident in Rochdale by another air ambulance, and they're requesting an RSI, so for the patient to be put to sleep. That obviously requires the doctor to go, so we're going to go and see if we could offer some assistance.
I've just heard from Northwest, their aircraft has just landed. There's a farmer waiting by their aircraft to give you a lift to scene.
99 descending to land next to Northwest.
But the lift isn't to Sarah's liking.
I'm not getting on that, it's ridiculous. I mean, this is a dangerous situation we've got going on here.
How bad is it, this lad?
I don't know yet.
Sounds poorly. Jesus, she's been laying there a while now.
Biker Ashley Hill is lucky to be alive. He came to rest inches from the top of a 50-foot cliff.
What's his stats been, do you know?
97.
Okay, so we're good.
I've
We
listened
don't
to his
do
chest, because his chest, happy
And
with
it's,
his
you're
chest.
happy,
Happy
good
with the
equal air
abdomen as
entry.
well, yeah. It's just mainly pelvis, and then he's got a right mid shaft as well.
Awesome. So as soon as we're good, then get that on and then job done.
And then we've got
Perfect.
the cat traction there as well.
Wonderful, thank you.
Ashley was out for a ride with mates when he lost it on a bend.
What's his name?
Ashley.
Ashley, you can't see me, and so we don't need to worry about looking, but we're going to get you off this floor with some painkillers, all right? Yeah?
It's half an hour since his crash, and it's feared his shattered pelvis and broken thigh bone could be causing internal bleeding. It's a life-threatening injury.
How's your pain doing?
How's it doing now you've had all this medicine? What would you say? Is it still painful?
Yeah.
Trying to give him another 10. He's got no nystagmus or anything here.
Dr. Sarah wants to fly him to a major trauma centre as soon as possible.
So he's just having some ketamine with that paramedic now, and then they're just going to put a Kendrick traction on his fractured femur. They're going to put that pelvic binder on, just keep him off there. We'll have a quick look.
Ashley flew more than 30 feet through the air and hit a fence which stopped him plunging down the roadside ravine.
Ashley has sort of lost control of his bike, and it's hit the curb as he's come round this corner, but not going too fast according to his friends, and he's gone through these trees. The bike's come one way and he's gone the other, and he's landed just about 2 feet short of the edge of a cliff, so he's a really lucky chap. He has banged his head and he was knocked out straight away, but he's started to come round from that point of view. It looks like he may have broken his pelvis and he's broken his femur, which is obviously really, really sore. So the crew that are here already have just given him some ketamine and have straightened everything up and getting him onto a scoop, so we'll hopefully get him out of here really soon.
It's been decided not to anaesthetise Ashley.
Can we just lift that bottom leg?
Dr. Sarah hopes the ketamine he's been given will help him bear the pain of a flight to hospital.
Andy, if it's too sore to put the traction on, just let us know and we'll give some more ketamine.
Still don't know.
I'll keep the traction on.
Ready, buddy?
Yeah.
All his leathers are stuck.
Coming on now.
Yeah. Is it doing alright, Al? It's not slipping.
You're doing so well.
Just straighten that foot there.
Yeah.
Bit more on that, yeah. Yeah, that'll do you.
That's better.
Straight now, sit straight, mate. Right, straps.
So he's had lots of painkillers now. The pelvic binder's on and the splinters on, so his legs come back into a normal alignment. He seems to be quite comfortable, which is really good. We're just trying to heat him up because he's been out here for ages. When you're really, really cold and you're bleeding, your blood stops clotting, so therefore you bleed more and more. So it's sort of a vicious circle. You want to keep people really quite warm, or certainly a normal temperature.
They're going to fly Ashley to Leeds General Infirmary.
You're doing really well, okay. We're just going to take you off to the hospital. He is so lucky he didn't fall off the edge of that, because it's really steep down, maybe 50 foot down, and at the bottom it's probably a stream as opposed to a river, but you just wouldn't have been able to get him out. Yeah. Ashley, have you got any pain here? No. Here, you do. Yeah. Take me a deep breath. Good lad. So he's got probably rib fractures here. Yeah, you've got some bruises. You've got bruises coming up here, mate. I think you might have broken a rib or two just on this side. Can do. But all this stuff mends, so don't worry about it. Okay, do a deep breath. Best you can. Good lad. Awesome.
Ashley's chest injury will complicate his care. Dr. Sarah must ensure he continues to absorb sufficient oxygen.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Come on, mate, get yourself warm, lad. Guys, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we get going, can you put the heating on for the patient?
Yeah, I'll do it now. Right, get to lift.
No worries. Let's go.
Tail's clear left. Nose is coming right. Okay, should be warming up now, guys.
The pain-killing drugs are giving Ashley some unusual but familiar side effects.
He's got the itchy nose of morphine.
Yeah. Ah, the old itchy nose of morphine, Chestnut.
Paramedic Andy knows his patient almost certainly faces extensive surgery.
I think the main concern is obviously his right leg. It seems to be he's fractured the middle of his femur, or what's called the mid-shaft femur. Well, when we get to hospital, he's going to be surrounded by lots of doctors from different specialities. A handover is going to be given, and essentially he's going to go to the CT scanner to be scanned to see what injuries he's sustained from that quite nasty collision with the tree.
Speed's good. Height is good. Okay, good down, guys.
No, it's on the LGO.
Ashley appears to have forgotten his crash.
Well, how did I come off?
You lost it on a corner, and it caught the curb. You went into a tree.
Oh.
I know.
Am I going to survive?
Of course you're going to survive, yeah? I want you to take some nice deep breaths while we get you out of this helicopter, okay?
He's heading straight for resus, where a full trauma team has been assembled to assess his injuries.
You're just coming out of the helicopter now, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helicopter?
Yeah.
Was it bad?
Yeah. You've done a good job of your leg. You'll be all right, though.
His condition is serious, but for now, stable. It's early evening in West Yorkshire, and a 999 call is coming in from an industrial estate.
Is he coming around now?
No, he's still out.
Is the blood coming from the front of his head?
The left-hand side.
The left-hand side, right, okay.
Dispatcher Sam is sending Helimed 98 direct from a hospital landing pad.
Someone in Keighley, some steel's fallen on his head from quite a height. He's got a head injury.
Steel bar fell on patient's head from height, unconscious, query arm and leg fractures.
Is he unconscious? That's all I can.
Yeah.
Does he look like he'll be able to land near sea?
I'm guessing no.
Victoria Park.
Yeah, opposite the ambulance station.
Yeah.
Okay, TW's a good talk, 72, 101.
Pilot Elaine must find the unlit park on a moonless January evening.
NS Scrum 98, we've lifted Northern General and routed to Keighley.
It's a 20-minute flight, but paramedic Lisa knows the area they're heading for.
Right, so the big roundabout and the ambulance station is just off the roundabout.
Yeah.
Imagine you're going back towards Bradford after that big roundabout.
So you're on the Air Valley Road, yeah?
Yeah, just on there.
Oh, okay.
The team are using their image intensifying goggles to help them see in the dark. Their speedy arrival could be life-saving.
We've not got much information, but what we have got is he's been hit by quite a heavy object. He's unconscious and he's got arm and leg fractures. That sort of says he's quite critically injured. You know, time is going to be the essence of this detail, which unfortunately on night operations doesn't always go hand in hand.
The landing site is in the middle of the Pennine town of Keighley.
Yeah, I've got the part. Yeah, I've got blue lights waiting for you. You got the visual of that, Lisa?
Yeah, got it.
I know, we've overhead park, got visual with the police and we will be landing.
Elaine must use all her experience, built up over years as a police pilot, to make a safe landing.
Auto trim off.
Smashing. Right, I'll get as close as I can.
The park's trees are especially hard to see in the dark.
Got the trees, your side.
Right, you've got a light stand to be clear to the left.
Smashing.
And they're down safely. Their patient has been driven to the park by an ambulance crew. Teenage worker Josh Degler is in a bad way. Dr. Andy Poutney has examined him.
Young man, we think he's 18. There's a big, I don't know how you describe it, metal frame with a big sheet of like tarpaulin that's blown over, we think, onto him.
Right.
The crew said he was laid on his side with his legs bent at funny angles. He'll talk to you, he's told me his name, his age, but he's just a bit confused.
It's only a 10-minute flight time, isn't it? It's going to be 45 minutes in the road from here.
Yeah.
That's what we're told, so...
Yeah, and it's just a bit throwing him around a little bit, so...
Yeah.
Lisa and flying Dr. Tim will take over his care. Their patient has a serious head injury.
When the crew first got here, they were quite combative, so the doctors have been activated to the job as well, doctors by road. His GCS has improved a little bit, which is his level of consciousness. He's settled down a bit. So I don't think we're going to need to pop him off to sleep at the moment, but we'll just closely monitor him that way. We're going to fly him to Leeds because he needs to go to a major trauma centre.
It was Josh's third day at a bathroom company when he was hit by a 3.5-ton tent.
Was it like on the ground and it blew over?
I think it's on the ground, so it looked like it was kind of maybe that high, but it's heavy. It's loads of metal rods all concertinaed together. So I'd imagine whether it just unfolds into like a massive marquee or something, and they've all come in to give like one big frame.
Brilliant, thanks Andy.
Say again.
Lisa's alerting hospital doctors.
A metal girder has fallen onto his head.
Lift. Okay, head towards the rear of the heli.
Speed is of the essence. Josh's head injury could become life-threatening at any time.
ADS Medic 2, patient's been accepted, LGI, ETA 15.
Without the helicopter, Josh would have faced a long drive down busy roads to Leeds General Infirmary.
He was unconscious, I think, for a while, and he's not fully conscious now. So obviously he's got some degree of brain injury, but we need to know how bad it is in order to treat him properly afterwards. So he'll be going to the trauma centre, get a head scan, and then we'll be treating him on the basis of what the head scan shows. Are you sore? Okay, well listen, it's going to be very noisy in a minute. We're flying you to the hospital, okay?
Okay, you are clear out to the left.
Yes, okay, lift him.
Elaine must reverse out of her landing site.
101, T's and P's are good, 70% tall.
This manoeuvre means that if an engine fails, she can land again in the park.
Level with a tree out to the left still.
Thank you.
Josh is on his way to critical care. Tim is monitoring his condition carefully.
When we're assessing a patient's neurology, we're assessing, one, how awake they are, and two, what their pupils are doing. The reason we look at the pupils is because if the pupils become asymmetrical, if, for example, one of the pupils gets bigger and stops reacting to light shone into it, it can mean that there's swelling inside the head, which would need a speedy neurosurgical operation. So when he gets to LGI, we're going to do a top-to-toe assessment of his airway, breathing and circulation, but obviously his main injury appears to be a head injury. So what you really want to know is what's going on inside his head. Is there anything that's in there that needs operating on? And the only way to do that is to go through the CT scanner as soon as possible.
LS 98, we're on final set LGI.
Yeah, Element 98 clear to land all crew on stations.
Brilliant, thanks very much.
Even landing on the rooftop helipad is harder in the dark.
I'll tell you the colours, but we've got the 1, 2, 3 cranes this side of the landing pad.
Elaine and paramedic Pete must look out for the tower cranes that surround the LGI.
That's high, isn't it?
Oh, that is high, isn't it?
I'm satisfied if we come round that one and it's clear on going there.
Right, nothing else seen beyond that.
Off gogs.
Off gogs.
And they're down. Their patient is now in the right place for doctors to be able to assess the extent of his injury.
Ready, steady, slide.
The Leeds trauma team have been called to resus to await Josh's arrival. He'll soon be heading into the scanner.
So, this is Josh. Josh is an 18-year-old man who at 8:10 p.m. was walking through an industrial estate. A bit vague, but a huge metal frame apparently fell on his head. He fell to the ground unconscious with a query fractured leg and arm. Pupils-wise, he's got an obvious left orbital injury. Assessing his left eye is very difficult as it's swollen, there's lots of conjunctival hemorrhage. His right eye, he has a size 4 pupil which is reactive. No fitting, nothing like that.
This will be a long night for the trauma team and their patient's family. Josh is critically ill. It takes the air ambulance team 2 minutes to walk to the aircraft, strap in and start the engines.
Looks like the wind is fairly light. I think we'll just transition over the meadow. And good left. Thank you.
When it comes to saving lives, seconds count. Today, Dr. Paul Onion's on the case.
Not got too much detail so far. We're going to I believe about a 50-year-old that's been run over by a car. I think it's fair to say that if the car is truly rolling over the patient completely, then we're going to expect some significant injuries.
They're heading out into the Yorkshire Dales.
I've got an update. There is a DCA on scene. The patient is 50 years old. That's all.
See what we find.
Their patient was working in a local car dealership.
Doesn't look like the traffic stationary.
We've got a DCA.
Oh yes, seen.
Is that in the complex?
Yeah, it is in the complex.
Yeah. By McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be quite tricky then.
Yeah, it's going to be. We're not going to get in there, are we?
We've got the fields to the right, haven't we? With
yeah. Not as it weren't on the main road.
We've got the main road here, so it's probably worth landing that side if we can.
Unfortunately, there's a canal.
There's a canal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dr. Paul's skills are desperately needed on the ground.
So the tail's upslope at the moment.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the tail.
A patch of wasteland is about to become a helipad.
Yeah, you give my side, wires are well clear.
Looks good on the right.
Yeah, tail's fine.
Okay, folks, in the back, you can start.
This young man has been nailed down, screwing a number plate into a van, and a car's gone into his pelvis.
Richard Jenkins is a mechanic. He's in a bad way.
Hiya, Richard.
Right. Hello.
My name's Sammy. I'm another one of them paramedics.
Sam or Sammy?
Either or. I'm not
Sam.
proud.
Okay. Right.
So because of where the car has nipped you between the registration number, because of that, where your pelvic area is, we're going to put a big fat seat belt round it, okay? It's about yay wide. It's not uncomfortable, but we are just going to disrobe you to that point, okay? Is that where your most pain is?
Yeah, just blunt filter.
Yeah, my back.
And in your back?
Well, it's on my back, around the middle, you know.
Richard was crushed against a wall.
Are you able to just lift your heel off the ground? That's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Put it down again, relax. That just feels better for you, doesn't it? Okay then, buddy.
This gentleman's been in this sort of garage behind us. Carl's rolled backwards and sort of crushed him. He's got pain around his pelvic area at the minute, so we have to query his pelvic fracture, which can be really, really serious, you know, if he's got any sort of significant blood loss or anything like that.
Sorry, Richard.
That's it.
The team must stabilise their patient's broken bones. Until that happens, his life is in real danger from internal bleeding. Outside a garage in the Dales, paramedics Sammy and Daz are in a race to get Richard, a mechanic crushed by a rolling car, to hospital.
That's fine, buddy. You stay still there, bud.
Receiving, go ahead.
Just a quick update from St. Pete. So we've got a 55-year-old male who's working on a car and has been hit from behind by another car with a pelvic crush type mechanism. And due to traffic conditions and road closures, we're just going to relocate to the aircraft, and then the plan is to fly him into LGI. Over.
There's no time to waste, especially if Richard is bleeding internally.
Sammy, Daz has gone up there. He's getting everything ready to load him up there to try and minimise time, but otherwise we're good to go, aren't we?
Yep, I'm ready to move, whoever's driving.
Richard is remarkably cheerful now that his pain is under control.
Have you ever flown before, Richard?
No, when we went to New York, I wanted to go in a helicopter. It's too expensive.
We'll not be charging you for this one.
His pelvis has been immobilised by a brace that prevents broken bone fragments causing further damage. The slightest movement can puncture blood vessels.
We're just keeping going? Yeah.
Right to the top. Slide and rest there. Try that.
Right then.
Thanks for all your help.
Andy's reversing out of his landing site.
Good left. This is where the wind is generally coming up that valley.
Dr. Paul can't relax. Richard's injury is life-threatening.
People can die from pelvic injuries. You've got some really, really big blood vessels in the pelvis. And if you break the pelvis and you damage one of the big blood vessels, if you don't get treatment in time, then we see people not uncommonly that die from big pelvic injuries. Out of hospital, we can do certain things. So we can give drugs, TXA, to try and stop the bleeding. We can put a pelvic binder on, so that's a splint that goes round the pelvis and pulls the bones together. And what we can't do in this environment is to stop the bleeding in an operating theatre, and that's where the aircraft comes into its own in terms of getting Richard to a major trauma centre with an operating theatre quickly, because we need to do this as quickly as we can to try and save time.
There's the LGI. It's probably safer to just go around the other side, have a good look at all the cranes. There's a couple of new ones. So the wind is from behind us. We'll go around the back, I think. It's probably to the arena and come in on the far side of the cranes. Roger.
Richard's on final approach to Leeds General Infirmary and its specialists. He may face emergency surgery.
That was a very gentle landing.
Landing LGI.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you ready, set, move, and keep sliding, and with it.
He's going straight to resus, where he'll be assessed by orthopaedic specialists and vascular surgeons. His outlook is uncertain. The crags of Yorkshire attract thousands of climbers pitting their skills against the landscape. But on a tricky rock face in the Dales, one of them is about to take a terrifying fall.
There's somewhere near Slipstone Crags.
Helimed 99 has been scrambled to his rescue.
Oh, right, okay, that's on a road at the bottom of the valley, so but there's somewhere around that area apparently.
The climber is badly hurt.
Happy with that, guys? Yeah, all good.
Cool. NS99 lifted en route to the Leyburn area.
The accident scene is more than a mile from the nearest road.
So where this second woodblock is, just beyond
along the side of the hill.
Beyond it to the right. Oh, somebody waving now at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, blue top on.
Got that. Okay, come right. That'll take us back into wind. Yeah, so top of the crag looks like the best place to be.
Yep.
Yeah, there's someone down at the bottom of that crag there, on the ground.
Pilot Harry must find a safe place to land.
Okay, there's a lovely flat, smooth area just to the right of me. I'm going to go across into it because I can't see any boulders in it. Just lowering gently. It's alright sloping ground-wise, yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. You're clear on strap.
NS99 landing at sea.
Aaron Duke is 21 and in agony. He fell 30 feet down the cliff face while climbing. His ankle is very badly broken.
You're hurting, mate.
It's painful and incredibly uncomfortable.
It will be.
At the moment,
The thing is, obviously I want to dose you up with stuff because potentially we might need to relocate your ankle. If we're going to do that, I'll give you some ketamine, if need be.
Paul needs to restore blood flow to his patient's foot. If he fails, he may lose it. Aaron was out with mates from university.
So me and Lizzie were just trad climbing on one of the boulders over there, and next thing we saw was Aaron try to reach the top of the crag, and I think he just slipped, hit the bottom, silent swim in it, and then wound out in pain.
They knew exactly what to do.
So I'm a second year student paramedic, Beth and his partner's a third year, and Aaron himself is a third year.
You're like Batman. We're not...
Are you a student paramedic? Right, tell me what that is then, and tell me the expiry date, please.
It'll be in 2021.
That'll do me.
Joking aside, Aaron's injury is very serious.
In terms of reducing it until we got a shoe off, we're not quite sure. If we're going to reduce it, potentially manage to give him some ketamine. Okay.
Broken bone has crushed blood vessels supplying Aaron's left foot. It's essential the limb is straightened, but it's a risky procedure.
One thing I will say is, if we're not careful, that'll become an open fracture.
Yeah.
Okay. His ankle currently is a little bit white, which means that the area where it is pure white isn't actually getting any blood flow. Now, we can't even get the boot off to get a pulse to see any distal circulation, so we need to try and do that as well. So we'll give him a little bit of ketamine just to get the shoe off, and then we'll try and reduce it.
Shoes off.
You got his foot? Don't bend it.
I will not do anything with it.
Can you wiggle your toes?
Paul is pulling on Aaron's broken ankle, but it's no good. He can't align the bones.
Nice and relaxed, Aaron. Good lad, well done.
Good lad.
He slowly increases the pressure.
It went a bit then.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're just going to have to physically pull it hard. It's not going otherwise. Are you ready, Andy?
It's on this. That's it.
Keep going.
Deep breath.
That's it, that's it.
And finally, it works.
It will be, yeah, it'll need to be sort of like a bit lopsided because his leg's still lopsided. Yeah. That's it, that's fine.
You all right, fella?
As long as we can get it tight. It's looking a bit of a better colour now. So we've splintered it just to stop it from moving. And obviously once we've got him into the aircraft, we can fly to James Cook and let James Cook x-ray it and do what they need to do with it.
Mountain Rescue have arrived to help carry Aaron up to the helicopter.
Everybody ready? Yep. Yeah. Ready, steady.
Right.
Aaron's chosen career depends on him being fit. This accident could have a devastating effect on his plans.
Ready when you guys are then to come in? Yeah, go on then.
Cheers, guys, thank you.
All right, fella.
Thanks ever so much for your help anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
The weather is deteriorating, and Harry must fly Aaron over some of the highest peaks in the Dales.
Yeah, we've just lifted. Is it possible just to give James Cook a call and just say we're going to be 20 minutes from now, please?
It's coming in. Yeah, but that's what it was forecast at anyhow. So pushing night limits, but we should be able to get in and out before night.
Aaron's now much more comfortable.
How is he now? Is he just settled?
Yeah, he's looking around, smiling and giving us thumbs up. Another happy customer.
I didn't think that foot were going to go though when you were pulling it.
No, I didn't. I was yanking it a lot. Because the problem is, as I was pulling, he was sliding down towards me.
Yeah.
Right, I really want you to turn around as quickly as possible, guys.
Yeah, I can see why.
Night is about to fall, and so is the rain. Harry wants to return to base as soon as possible.
That's Calibre 99 on approach, James Cook.
Aaron is going straight to X-ray.
Okay, leave us full down. Close our stop and push.
So it's taking so long to get you here. It's obviously
it's all right.
the cloud and stuff like that.
I really appreciate it, thank you.
His ankle may require surgery. At the Topcliffe Air Base, the crew of the North Yorkshire helicopter are planning an urgent mercy mission to the Dales.
Fallen off of a ladder, landed on his wrist and bent it backwards. Not seeing anybody allocated yet.
Okay, are you with the patient now?
I am, yes.
And how far did he fall?
15 foot.
Paramedics Sammy and Lee are being scrambled to Horton in Ribblesdale in the Three Peaks. Local ambulances are busy elsewhere.
And up we come. 101 below the blue, 2 green, still no.
It's a 20-minute flight, even at 170 miles an hour.
Speed's good, it's good, and we'll go to the west.
Clear left, a desk from 99 at listing.
The area where the man has fallen is a long drive from a major hospital, and his accident could be life-changing.
Risk can be quite a distracting injury, it's very painful, especially if it's broken, if it's open. So you may have like other injuries that have been identified at this time and stuff. So given the fact he's fallen such a great height, It's probably beneficial that we're going to go take a look.
The flight is taking them over the grouse moors, where the gamekeepers are busy.
If you smell burning in a minute, it's probably the heather that's being burnt off.
Okay.
But if it smells electrical, still speak up.
The patient lives in an isolated hamlet.
So if you look in this 3 o'clock low now, Lee, if you look at this 3 o'clock, you've got an obvious black roof building with 6 skylights on it.
Yeah,
it's in the vicinity of there.
Is it?
Yeah, he's put his arm up, so where the 2 reflective jackets are, they've identified themselves.
Pilot Mark must find a flat area on the side of the fell.
Okay, the disc is clear of the tree.
Yeah, we're good on the right. Let's see what the slope looks like.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a flat bit in the 330.
So let's just hold there.
Lee is heading out to assess their patient.
All right, I hope we're in the right place. Yeah. What's he called? Chris. So he was actually up the top there?
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
Not too bad, mate.
Yeah, all right, that's good to hear.
58-year-old Chris O'Donnell fell as he was trying to remove an old TV cable.
The ladder basically just slipped from underneath me and went back, so I just came straight down onto both of my arms.
So you come sort of down like that?
Straight.
So as the ladder's been going out behind you, you sort of come down that, letting out a bit of a scream as you've gone down?
Getting a TV signal out here is never easy, and dishes take a battering in winter.
Chris was working as we've been doing all morning, and then I turned around and I heard him screaming, and he fell down and he shouted like I've never heard him shout before.
Okay, have you lost consciousness at all?
No.
Lee fears Chris's injury will require surgery. Broken bone pierced the skin.
Anything else about your back, your neck, anything like that?
I think everything else.
You look all right, you're moving everything like that, yeah.
There's a very high risk of infection.
It looks like these are clearly open injuries, and we're probably going to be some antibiotics as well.
Chris is at home up ladders. His job should give him a head for heights.
Are you a roofer by trade, or are you...
I'm actually a falconer by trade.
You're a falconer?
Warwick Castle.
Oh, do you?
We fly massive big eagles and vultures. And
all right.
This is where we train them in winter time, all the baby eagles.
All right.
Hello.
This is Emma.
How you doing?
Hello.
All right.
A ground ambulance crew has arrived to back up the helicopter team.
It's definitely open, this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, I think we might need some ketamine actually, you know.
Chris's limbs must be straightened, but it's going to hurt. A lot.
Does that morphine work at all, Chris?
Not really.
No. We have to straighten your limbs to package you. Okay, so we're probably going to give you a stronger painkiller called ketamine.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
It'll make you feel a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Like you're having a bit of an out-of-body experience.
Yeah.
But it's just a normal side effect of the drug. While we're doing that, you may feel that we're actually pulling on your arms and limbs that have been broken.
Yeah.
We just need to straighten them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ketamine is a powerful painkiller with a very short life.
Chris, just going to move this arm? Yeah.
Within 15 minutes, Chris's nervous system will return to normal. It means the team must work quickly.
It's all right. I'll be taken all the way back so I can just see his hand. There's a lot going on, Chris. Just relax, fella.
They're going to fly Chris to Lancaster.
Just give him a single dose of coimoxiclav. Both some antibiotic. We give people who've got open wounds, so there's a high chance that you could get a bacterial infection. So this is hopefully to sort of stave off or limit the level of infection he may potentially get.
Chris is being taken to orthopaedic surgeons at the Royal Lancaster Infirmary. They will wash out his wounds before repairing his broken bones.
So it's on my left-hand side where the football posts are. So it's not the actual pad, it's the grass corner. So you clear the goalpost behind.
Chris's skill has made him one of the UK's most respected professional falconers.
My desk, 99 landed.
It could be a long time before he can support an eagle on his badly broken arms. "18 hours a day, 7 days a week, the air ambulance crew are on standby, waiting for the scramble phone to ring.
The world keeps turning.
Today, the team's most senior pilot, Andy Lister, is at the controls.
We'll go VFR to Ascrig and they're going to save somebody's life. Clear left. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Captain.
The team are heading west into the Dales, to a holidaymaker in trouble.
Eyes are out.
We have been called to a 60-year-old male in the middle of a field who has fallen, and it looks like he's broken the top part of his leg, his femur. Quite a nasty injury in itself, can cause quite a lot of bleeding and quite a lot of pain. Most hospitals will be able to deal with these kind of injuries, but the likelihood is he'll end up going to a major trauma centre given the severity of that injury.
Fog is blanketing the Dales ahead.
Oh, look at that then. Wasn't really expecting that. Yeah, it's quite an unusual sight, isn't it? But I was aware that thingamajigger was fogged out. In the distance, you can actually see the hills. The hills can't go straight over. There's a lot of it. Yeah. But, I'll go up to 2,000 feet. That'll give ourselves a bit more separation. So we're going to do a bit of cloud surfing. Cloud surfing, is that what it's called? Is it? Yeah. Is that such a thing?
If the team can't see to fly below the fog, they may not be able to reach the patient. Descending through cloud among hills is too dangerous.
What ever so slightly concerns me is that this fog bank is going right up the valley where we want to land at the moment. And we can get to Durham, I don't think that's a problem, and get home again, but it's actually landing at the site. Yeah. See how extensive this is.
They're now just 5 miles from their patient.
It does look a bit thinner, so let's not count our chickens before they're hatched.
And just in time, the fog is clearing.
Brief will be to try and land the aircraft in that fog bank. Okay, there's people at the scene. Oh, there they are in the field. I've got somebody waving.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can get in there, can't we? I think we're going to be okay.
Andy's landing his medics next to their patient.
Right, Taylor's going to come your way, Paul. Yep. Tail's clear. Good left. Clear a patient. Yeah, good left. Well, I'm going to see about putting it down here. Obviously, if you're exiting to the right, just be careful of the rising ground.
No problem, thank you.
No, it landed perfectly. Over.
Good morning, gents.
Right.
Hi, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Got the traction on.
Fab.
10 mix of morphine, which seems to have done the trick for him.
Looks comfy.
Local paramedics had to hike a half-mile to reach 67-year-old Barry Marshall from Gloucestershire.
He's visiting from the Cotswolds.
So if you've got enough fuel, you can take me home.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, Barry. Hello.
My name's Simon.
Simon, yep.
Hello.
Are you the pilot?
No, I'm not the pilot. You don't want me flying, that's for sure.
I was walking down this slope.
Yeah.
Dog in each hand, well, lead in each hand.
Yeah.
And foot just slipped.
Okay.
So simple as that.
Righty-ho. And they've put the splint on. You comfortable?
As far as broken femurs are, you know.
Okay. We'll give you
I'll
some.
survive.
We'll get you some paracetamol drip. They've done all the work. We're just going to be the transport. Trip to hospital then. So it'll be James Cook, Middlesbrough, northeast. Yeah.
Barry is cheerful enough, but his leg is badly broken, and he already has titanium metalwork in his knee from a previous break.
You warm enough? It's actually not cold today. Under that fog, I'm sure it'd have been a bit chilly.
Barry was on a walking holiday and staying at a local B&B when he decided to walk his dogs alone. He called for help on his mobile phone.
All right, Barry?
Yep.
Have you been in a helicopter before?
No.
Thankfully, his flight to hospital shouldn't be affected by the weather.
How old are you? 67. Well, 68 in 2 days' time.
Barry's been flown from the heart of the Dales to urban Teesside, where orthopaedic surgeons are waiting to examine his injury.
TDB. Radar, good morning. Helipad at 98 Alpha. Helipad 98 Alpha, good morning.
Barry's actually quite lucky. He appears very well. The ambulance crew had done an excellent job before we got there. They'd already reduced his fracture by straightening out his leg and putting a traction splint on it, which helps to reduce the bleeding and control the pain. They'd given him some morphine already, so we're just topping that up with a bit of paracetamol via a drip just to give him some background pain relief. So we're just flying him to James Cook Hospital so they can have a little look at that leg.
Desk from 981 approach, James Cook. We've got a welcoming committee. Can applaud that landing. Nice. On the ground.
Where was home, Barry?
Midway between Bristol and Gloucester.
So you're on a bit of a break. So.
Yeah. I came up for 4 days originally.
Yeah.
How long that'll turn into, I don't know.
His thigh bone will almost certainly require surgery.
Just going to pop his belongings underneath.
Paramedics Simon and Paul
You've had better days, haven't you?
will hand their patient over to the trauma team.
Kind of ruined your holiday. But you've had a change of scenery at least.
Andy can put his feet up. Barry needed more metalwork in his leg, but he's already planning another walking holiday in the Dales.
We're going to get you off this floor with some painkillers, all right?
Ashley, the biker who escaped instant death by inches when he crashed off a Pennine road, broke his neck and had a metal rod inserted into his thigh bone by surgeons.
I broke my femur, I broke 3 ribs, 2 vertebrae, my arm, my nose, and then I had a small hemothorax, which I believe is air around the lungs. I'm getting there. Most of my problems have healed. It's mainly the femur that's ongoing. Hopefully in the next 6 months I'll be able to walk properly again.
He's unsure whether he will ride again.
A metal girder has fallen onto his head.
18-year-old Josh's family were told he may not survive a serious head injury caused by a falling tent.
It was very difficult coming home.
It's left him with severe memory problems and for a time required constant supervision.
Worst case scenario was either I could have been not here anymore, and the second one was paralysed, fully paralysed, so that would have impacted me massively. So I want to be able to do what I do. I want to be able to work. I wouldn't be as fit as I was, so I am extremely lucky.
Sorry.
Richard, the mechanic crushed by a customer's car, suffered several pelvic fractures, but, amazingly, had no visible cuts or bruises.
I remember going in the air ambulance. Could only see out the roof. I do remember seeing the blood pressure dropping on the machine and panicking a lot about that and seeing the red light flashing. Very, very scary time. Very scary time.
He was on crutches and off work for several months.
Potentially, we might need to relocate your ankle. If we're going to do that, I'll give you some ketamine.
Aaron, the student paramedic who fell off a rockface, fractured his heel and ankle and needed surgery. He was in hospital for 10 days and a cast for 6 weeks, but it hasn't affected his career. He's accepted a job with the North East Ambulance Service.
The ladder basically just slipped from underneath me.
Falconer Chris broke both arms in his fall and was forced to undergo 3 months of intensive physiotherapy. He still can't hold his birds of prey.